Hi everyone, it's the 19th of December and I haven't vlogged yesterday. Actually I did film a clip for my previous vlog which I will link down below, but I just needed to wrap that up and talk about the book that I had read the previous night. So yeah, but today and tomorrow I'm going to read my last book and do the last challenge for the DCG Readathon, which is Extreme Egg Toss Challenge, and we have to buddy read a book. I am buddy reading In a Holidaze by Christina Lauren. I'm reading this on audio, on Scribd. It's 7 hours and 40 minutes. I am already 41% through the book, and it's cute. I have no strong opinions right now, like for example I had for Hopeless in my first challenge. I also have to do the activity, which is to do something with an egg. I wanted to buy a Kinder egg, like one of those chocolate eggs with a surprise inside. I'm not sure, but I think these are like illegal in the United States because they are considered like a choking hazard, but I'm not sure. I just really wanted to buy one of those. I just had that in mind, but today is Saturday and the stores are already closed because it's 10 p.m. and tomorrow is Sunday, and here in my town in Italy on Sundays everything is closed, so I can't do that. I'll just end up doing something with the real egg. We'll see. So In a Holidaze. In a Holidaze is a story about a 26-year-old woman who goes on a holiday trip to a cabin with her family and family friends. And they do this every year. It's like a tradition. On the last day, on the 26th of December, while they're leaving, she wishes that she, I guess, stayed because she doesn't want to go back to her life, to her job, which she doesn't like. While she was doing that, a car accident happened and she wakes up on a plane a week earlier. So it's like a Groundhog Day situation. And she relives that week over and over again, which terrifies me if that ever happened to me. It's not the fact of reliving a moment that terrifies me. It's not knowing how to make it stop. Because if you knew how to stop it, like I would go back, revisit the moment, but no, she doesn't know. I would be freaking out, honestly, more than she is. And there's a romance happening, a situation happening, so I'm curious to know how this is going to go. This is a buddy read for Green Team. Tonight there's going to be the last reading sprint on Naima's channel. I always end up not participating in these because they do them while here in Italy is like 3 a.m. in the morning and I am asleep. But I did wake up later today, so I'm going to participate and get those points and read a bit. I'm not going to say that I'm going to finish it tonight because I still have tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to watch some booktube and then continue on with this book, and I'll talk to you later.
And it takes me a second to focus on the thumb he's showing me. Drop of water, he says. Oh. What? See? I feel myself recoil. See what?
So here is my meal and my activity for the Extreme Egg Toss Challenge. It's kind of like an omelet with some bruschetta. I put some Philadelphia cheese on there. Hi everyone, so it's the 20th, it's the last day, and I'm currently about to read the epilogue of In a Holidaze. I read until like 6 o'clock in the morning and then I fell asleep and now I'm finishing it up. I showed you the activity that I did. My dad cooked me some eggs. I don't usually eat eggs, but yeah, I had to do something with eggs and I did it. Let me just finish this epilogue and I will talk to you about this book. Okay y'all, last clip of this readathon. I finished In a Holidaze by Christina Lauren. Let's begin with my non-spoilery thoughts. This was my first Christina Lauren book and I enjoyed it. It was very cute Christmas story. I think I'm gonna give it like a 3 stars. It's not a favorite whatsoever, But I like Christmas stories and I like how cozy the atmosphere is. There are a lot of characters. That was like one of the complaints on our Discord chat. But also, all of these characters for me aren't very developed. As I said, there are a lot of family friends. There is also this love triangle of some sort. And I don't think everyone was well developed, in my opinion. It was very fast paced. That is a plus for me. I love when books are fast paced. It's also funny at times, like when she went back in time for like the third time, she started freaking out and telling everybody what is about to happen. Don't do that, do that. You know, that was funny. And at the beginning, when she kept going back in time, it was kind of boring, but then she finally did some things right, and that kind of stopped, so it got a little bit interesting, you know. I wish the reason why she kept going back was different, but it is a rom-com, it's a romance, so the romance will be the central theme of the book. Now I think I'm going to talk a little bit about spoilers. If you haven't read this book, thank you for watching, but now I'm going to talk about more spoilery thoughts. First of all, I wanted to say that in the Discord chat, we talked about Benny as well. Maylin, I think her name is Maylin. She confides in him and she tells him everything. He is also her father's age. And that was really weird in our eyes, like to us, because I just picture myself confiding in my dad's friend, and I could never. I guess it just depends on how you grow up, with who you grow up. That just never happened to me, so it seems weird to me. And she really confides in him, tells him everything about her crushes, about, you know, the fact that she likes Andrew instead of Theo. And I didn't like think ill of it at all, but it was kind of weird. That's it. It was weird. But as the story went by, I started really liking him. And then when he bought the cabin, I liked their relationship at the end. It was just the first impact that really was kind of strange, but that's totally my fault. As for romance, I am really, really picky about romance, guys. It has to be a romance for me, you know? The romance wasn't the best for me because Maylin loved Andrew since she was 13. She had a crush on him for literally half her life. We don't really discover why she loves him, because she loved him even before the story started, you know? And I watched a few reviews and other people think the same as I do. I pretty much didn't fall in love with these male characters. Also Theo. We just have to accept the fact that because they grew up together, he likes her, maybe. But we don't actually see Theo a lot. For most of the time, like when they talked, the few times that they talked, I didn't really like him, you know? But then at the end, when he talked with Maylin's brother, you know, he was cute. Poor Theo. We just forget about him at the end. But I also didn't like Andrew at one point, like when she told him that she was stuck in time and he got angry with her because she kissed her brother in an alternative reality. And then when Maylin went to him to try and make up and, you know, get back together, he says, I can spend my whole life getting to know her and still be wrong about her. Dude, it was a drunken kiss in an alternative reality. It's fine. She didn't even like it, you know? As I said, a lot of characters weren't fully developed like Theo. I think they could have done more with Theo. As I said, I really liked the atmosphere and I really wish the going back in time was more about the family and her happiness and the cabin. It was cute. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, I believe, and let me know what you think about it down below. I'll talk to you guys in my next video, which will not be a vlog because the DCG readathon has ended. It was so fun and I hope Green Team wins. I mean, it was all fun. I never vlogged a readathon before, or at least not this frequently. This is my 4th vlog for this readathon. I just had a great time. I read so much. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.